Hi guys! Good morning. It's actually 5, almost 5 a.m. And hindi ako makatulog, so might as well just make a new video. Anyway, maybe you've seen something like this or this on Facebook, especially on Facebook, Instagram, and maybe some of your friends are messaging you. And if by chance these people are telling you to apply on credit cards using their links, and maybe they're saying that you could have a higher chance of getting approved for your credit card applications by using their link, wait a minute. Before you click that, please watch this video first. You know, if you, my friend, have been trying to apply for credit cards frequently for, say, the past month or the past 2 months, then you are actually in grave danger, and I will explain to you why. Hey everyone, how's it going? The name's Oshean, and in this channel, I talk about personal finance, some tech that can help your life, lifestyle hacks, and whatnots. Again, just reiterating that I am not a licensed personal finance advisor. I'm just a random person on the internet, and I just happen to know some stuff about credit cards because I've been there, I've done that. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get straight to the point. Banks do not like it when you frequently apply for credit cards. And I would like to emphasize the word frequently, since I'm not telling you guys na wag na kayong mag-apply for credit cards anymore. In fact, I encourage you, but let's change something a bit about how we should apply for credit cards. Because you know guys, I understand that sometimes the credit cards that banks are offering are very tempting. For example, yung Citibank na Premier Miles and even the Union Bank Get Go Platinum ones. Especially kung mahilig kayo mag-travel, because once Miss Rona is gone, you would be able to travel again and then use those points or miles that you racked up during this quarantine. Oo, nakakatempt talaga mag-apply ng credit card lalo na sa panahong to. The thing is, if you don't have a solid credit history or even a banking history, banks will not be in your favor if you're applying for credit cards. And that is the sad truth. Just to give you a context of what you're getting into, here's what would happen whenever you're applying for credit cards. Whenever you make a credit card application or even a loan application, what moneylenders would do is that they will consult yung tinatawag natin na credit bureaus. So currently, we have 3 credit bureaus here in the Philippines. So the first one is the CIBI, the second one is the TransUnion Philippines, and the third one is the CFIR Philippines. And so just a segue, I've made videos about credit bureaus, credit score, credit reports in this playlist, so feel free to check it out once you're done watching this video. But to give a recap guys, credit bureaus are basically private entities whose business model is to process your data from the Credit Information Corporation. It's a government agency na kung saan lahat ng credit history natin doon nakalagay. And so what these credit bureaus do is that pinaprocess nila yon, and then they come up with analytics and reports so that they could help banks to make informed decisions kung bibigyan ba nila kayo ng credit line. And depending on the bank, they've partnered with one of 3 of these credit bureaus here in the Philippines para ma-access nila yung credit information mo from the CIC. Your credit report includes your credit score as well, and these are computed by the credit bureaus. And here's a piece of information that you really need to know, so listen carefully. Banks will check first your credit score before anything else. And sometimes, by checking that, makakapag-come up na sila ng decision if i-approve ba nila yung credit card application mo or hindi. So kapag nakita nila that your credit score is low, then chances are you won't be accepted or you won't have a credit card. And not only that guys, your application will also be recorded and isasend yon ng mga credit bureaus at ng banks sa CIC so that they would know na,
uy, nag-apply ako, say, ng credit card sa Citibank or sa Security Bank or sa BPI.
So, recorded din yun, guys. And this record is yung tinatawag natin na inquiries. Your credit inquiries is one of the criteria that banks would use para ma-determine nila kung i-approve ba nila yung credit card application mo or hindi. In fact, in CIBI, which is one of the credit bureaus, they stated that 10% of your credit score would come from your credit inquiries. So imagine medyo malaki yung 10% na yon. kahit ba 10% lang yon. So meaning to say, they're really factoring in kung ilang beses ka nag-a-apply ng credit cards on these banks. Kahit iba-iba pang banks yan, nare-record yan sa credit history mo. So you really have to be careful whenever you're applying for credit cards. So therefore, if you're applying for credit cards frequently, then chances are it's really detrimental for your credit history and your credit information. And then higher chances din na madedecline talaga yung credit card application mo. You know guys, I'm not a bank, of course, obviously, but it gives kasi the impression na atat kang magkapera kapag malimit ka nag-a-apply for a credit card. And for banks, it's a very risky behavior for their business. This is why if you see referral links such as this, no offense, I just want to make or to give information to the people who are applying to these credit cards using these referral or affiliate links. Kapag nakikita nyo to, it does not guarantee you na ma-approve yung credit card applications mo. Because if you think about it, how can a referral link assure banks na hindi sila malulugi sa'yo? And number one, in the first place, hindi ka naman talaga nila kilala, di ba? Number two, hindi rin naman nila kilala yung may-ari nung links. Di ba? It's just a referral link. But I'm not saying guys na wag nyo nang gamitin yung mga referral links na yon. In fact, pwede nyo pa rin siyang gamitin, but please, yun nga lang, I'm deeply concerned lang talaga if there are some people who are telling you na mas mataas yung chance na ma-approve ka when you use their links. I am not a lawyer, so take this with a grain of salt. And in the spirit of fairness and making or giving the right information to the customers, I am telling you guys that in fact, if you're an affiliate or if you have affiliate links or referral links, kung kayo yung may-ari ng links, you are actually required to disclose that you are getting something or that you will be getting something in return kapag na-approve yung gumamit ng link ninyo for a credit card. You are required to do that. You are required to disclose that you will be getting something without the expense from the customer kahit wala silang gagastusin. So like for example, we content creators are actually required to put an FTC legal disclosure sa baba. So kung makita nyo yung description box ko, meron niyang FTC legal disclosure sa baba because I put affiliate links also on my description box, and it's required by the US law. And since YouTube is a US company, so yeah, we're required to put that in our description box. Anyway, I digress. But in the Philippine context, if you're interested to know more about it, I would recommend for you guys to read the Consumer Act of the Philippines. I think it's chapter 6. Tama ba? Yeah, I think it's chapter 6. So that you would learn more about disclosing or disclosures on anything that's related to marketing, na dapat lahat ng information pine-present mo sa customers mo, regardless pa kung anong product yan or kung links man yan. But again, at the end of the day, I would recommend for you guys to consult someone from DTI or a lawyer. And speaking of links, if you're interested, I have some links below. Meron akong links for Shopback and Crypto.com. So if you use them, you would be getting something. Full disclosure, I would also be getting something in return. Like for Shopback, I think I would get 100 pesos if you use my link. And then for Crypto.com, if you sign up on Crypto.com, you would be able to get $25 and I will also get $25 in return. And also consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay, so now that I've explained all the juicy stuff, let's talk about how we can properly get a credit card with higher chances of approval. And I am telling this to you now, if this is your first time applying for a credit card, patience is the key. Do not think of a credit card as a necessity because it's not. You can live without a credit card. That's a fact.
And that's a fact.
But having a credit card will definitely unlock a lot of doors for you if you use it wisely. So in short, wag kang atat na magka-credit card. Period.
And that's a period.
And in relation to patience, my advice for you is to open a savings account or a time deposit account with your bank of choice. Because if you've been loyal to these banks, chances are bibigyan nila kayo ng credit card lalo na kapag matagal na kayong depositor sa kanila. Because basically, that's what happened to me eh. I opened an account sa Security Bank and wala naman talaga akong high hopes of getting a credit card for them or from them rather. And kaya lang talaga ako nag-open ng bank account kasi gusto ko ng passbook and then I want my emergency funds to be there. And so yeah, I was able to rack up my savings there, and so nakita nila. So what they did is that they sent me an email and they said that,
Hey Oshean, you're pre-qualified for a credit card, so do you wanna push through?
and then sabi ko, sure, go ahead. And surprisingly, they even gave me a credit card with a higher credit limit. But if you don't want to go that savings account or time deposit account route, I would recommend naman for you guys to go to the secured credit card route. A secured credit card will definitely help you on building your credit history and your credit score. And maganda pa sa secured credit card is that 100% approval rate yon. So kahit wala kang trabaho, kahit maliit lang ang sahod mo, 100% approve yon as long as you submit the requirements. So if you have a secured credit card, just maybe use it for a year, and then after a year, saka ka mag-apply for an unsecured credit card, and most likely, ma-approve yon as long as you are paying on time and in full. The one warning lang is that if you're going to use a secured credit card, you need to have a collateral, meaning kailangan mo pa rin magbukas ng time deposit or ng savings account on the bank of your choice. Kasi syempre, kaya nga siya secured credit card, it means na dapat secured yung bank na hindi mo sila tatakasan. So kahit takasan mo sila, meron silang collateral, it means na may panghahawakan silang pera, and kung magloko ka on your secured credit card, at least nabayaran mo na yun. But of course, don't do it. That's why you're getting a secured credit card, because you want to build your credit history. And by chance, if you applied for a credit card tapos na-reject ka, please wag ka na mag-apply ng credit card agad-agad kahit sa ibang bangko pa yan. So, I would recommend for you na mag-apply ka na lang maybe after 6 months or 1 year. Basta wag agad. Wag kayo mag-apply agad. Please, I'm begging you. I am saying this because that's what happened to me. And if you look at my credit score from TransUnion, or my credit report rather, nakalista lahat ng inquiries ko, lahat ng credit inquiries that I did maybe a few months ago, and shit. Okay. And I hope. So kapag nakita to ng ibang banks, then most likely i-decline talaga nila yung credit card application ko kasi atat yata ako magkapera, which hindi naman. Hello. So yeah, if pag hindi ka nag-apply ng 6 months or 1 year and then meron ka pang savings account on a traditional bank, in fact, baka ang gagawin pa nila, ikaw na yung hahabulin nila. They will text you or they will email you and they will tell you that you are pre-qualified for a credit card, or maybe you would even have like a pre-approved credit card na ipapadala na lang nila sa'yo. They just need your confirmation, then that's much better. Thank you very much for watching. If you find value in this video, please do not forget to smash the like button and also subscribe to my channel and click the bell button beside it so that you will be notified whenever I have a new video. Okay? And also comment down below if you have questions. I would really appreciate them. I read all of them. So remember, the more that you learn, the more that you earn. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.